Okay.
Okay.
All right. Hey,
Hey.
let's talk about Topsail Hill Preserve State Park.
Yes, let's do.
Nice park.
Very nice
nice.
park,
This is
yes.
our first time here. We heard a lot of great things about it, a lot of positive reviews, a lot of positive vibes, everything. And Katrina and I decided to check into it and see if we could secure a spot.
And we did.
And we managed to find a spot. I think we found a spot because of a cancellation.
But I will say, as far as reserving a spot, you need to look about 11 months out and be very diligent and keep up with it, because if you don't, you're just not going to get a spot.
This is a very difficult state park. From what we've been told and through our experience, it was a difficult spot to secure.
It was, and it's a beautiful park. It used to be an RV resort, and then the state took over for however, we don't know. But
well, that's what we were told when we checked
Yes.
in. The woman told us, she asked us, have you ever been here before? And we said no. And she said, okay, you're going to want to come back. And this is true. Been here for 3-4 days.
3 days so far.
We would definitely come back. And she told us that at one time this was an RV resort, and we had just assumed that the state took it over,
Yeah,
right?
Because she bought them out, took it over, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, she said it's the only state park that offers full amenities.
So pretty much what they have here is they have a pool, they have shuffleboard. I think there's 3 of them that you can use. There are obviously walking and riding trails. There's a tram that will take you from the front entrance to the beach and back. It starts 9 o'clock in the morning till about 5 o'clock in the evening, runs once an hour on the top of the hour, every hour. There's a camp store with free Wi-Fi, but it's only at the camp store. So if you want to use the Wi-Fi, you need to go to the camp store.
Yeah, if you have a booster, I'm assuming that would help. We don't have that yet. We don't have that set up in our rig just yet. So the Wi-Fi in our spot is shady at best. In order for us to check our emails, we had to walk over or ride the bike over to the store where you get a better signal.
Yes, but they do carry some nice items. Not a lot of items specifically for the RV though. More gift type, I would say.
And there's
items.
a nice coffee shop in there. Very nice coffee shop.
It smelled amazing. We have not had the coffee there yet, but we leave tomorrow morning. I'm gonna run in real quick, grab a cup, because it smelled so good.
And they also offer local
beer
that was brewed locally.
We're not big beer drinkers, so we didn't, but it looked very good.
Yeah,
it did look good.
So the store was very nice, except for the fact they didn't have a whole lot of
but
RV.
they did have
had her hemp hat. This is her hemp hat, which is nice.
Yeah,
nice. So.
Because I like hemp so much.
But they also have
just kidding.
They also have bath houses with showers, which they're decent. They also have a laundry room.
The laundry room, yes, that was very nice.
So they have a laundry room, so you know you can do your laundry. It's pretty much got all the full amenities you would expect from
full hookups.
Full hookups, but all the amenities you would expect from your standard RV park. They also have watercraft rentals, bike rentals, cart rentals. They rent all kinds of stuff. So if you want to rent a package, like a chair and a cooler and a
bike
for stuff for fishing and everything, you can rent it from the store and just take it down to the beach or what have you. They have daily rentals and weekly rentals.
When you get to this beach, you're not going to believe it. We're from Maryland, so we're used to a little bit more orange, coarse sand that gets extremely hot in the summer, and the water is always cold. I don't like to go in it because it's dark. You cannot see. It's very dark. Here, you go out there and it's like sugar. It's white.
The beach is amazing.
Sugar.
Yeah, it's a nice beach. And like I said, it's about a mile walk. It's really not that bad. 15-20 minutes you can get there if you want to walk. But yeah, it's a very nice beach.
And the water is crystal clear. Almost like when you're looking from the edge, it looks aquamarine, crystal clear. It's beautiful. And Chris discovered that animals like the beach too.
Yeah, unfortunately I forgot to bring my camera with me, but there were deer on the beach. Let's talk about the sites. What do you think about the sites?
I think the sites are laid out very similar to where?
It's kind of got a Fort Wilderness kind of vibe to it on a smaller scale. they're somewhat secluded. Some are more
Mhm.
secluded than others. They have the trees and things in between
They have
sites.
the trees, the palms. I mean, it's very nice.
Yeah,
And they're pretty much all concrete. They don't have fire
they're
pits.
fairly level.
Yeah, they are. There's no fire pits at the individual sites. You have to, there's two designated ones. One's over by the bungalows and cottages, and then there's one kind of when you first come in, unless you bring with you.
If you have a propane fire pit, or
Mhm.
I think it's an elevated wood fire pit, that's self-contained elevated, I think those are allowed. You can do those as well. But that's another thing. They have bungalows and cabins.
They do.
Yes, so you can rent those out as well.
And those, see, we rode our
Those are a
bikes
little
around.
pricey.
Yeah, we rode our bikes. I don't know. It depends.
120 bucks a night is
Yeah,
it's pretty
but
expensive.
we rode our bikes around, and they looked very nice. They were laid out very well. They did have individual, like little barbecue type of,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
stations.
and they
beside
look,
them.
actually, they're very nice. I mean,
Well
they
kept.
look like almost like
Mhm.
ranchers' houses in a way.
They
to
are
me,
really
I
pretty
mean,
much.
they were nice. It's a nice.
Mhm.
It almost looks like a nice little suburban neighborhood back there.
It did.
Yes,
didn't
it did look like
It
a
did.
suburban neighborhood back there.
Nice little
which
yards.
is kind of really nice.
Mhm.
Very secluded, private. I mean, and it's they're all located on a loop, so you just go back. So it's not like it's a
It
through
is.
road or
I
anything.
think you hit the bungalows first, and then as you go around, you get to the cottages. There are a few RV sites tucked in. So maybe if you were traveling, with a couple of extra people with you, and they wanted to get out, have their own space or whatnot, you could get, a bungalow or a cottage at the same time. And it's another option. It's another option.
Having never been here before,
Mhm.
hearing a lot of good things about this place it's very, very nice. Not to mention its
Mhm.
close proximity to a lot of restaurants and shops
Yes.
right down the road.
Right down 30.
Well, 30, yes, and then the main drag coming in. I don't remember the route number on that. There's plenty of your shops, so if you want to do some shopping, this typical franchise style restaurants, and then
Mhm.
you can find your small little local
Cuisine.
restaurants, which we found,
Cuisine.
which we found that
Which
we like.
we really enjoyed.
We went to Stinky's, which
We
is
went to
literally
Stinky's.
right down the road, not even maybe 5 minutes away. Stinky's, if you get a chance, if you stay
Mhm.
here, we highly recommend Stinky's.
What did we have at Stinky?
We had the grouper,
That's right.
The grouper.
We had the grouper.
It was amazing,
Good.
amazing. The grouper
But
on
we had it blackened, lightly blackened.
like blackened on a pile of vegetables with potatoes.
Oh.
Yeah, it was good.
It was
Good.
very good.
So we highly recommend Stinky's if you're in this area.
Yes.
If you can get down the road,
Mhm.
5 minutes away. We took a drive
Yeah.
down 30
Mhm.
because a lot of people suggested driving down 30, and we went down 30. I'd say about a half an hour or so,
Yes.
and
Mhm.
there are a lot of shops. It's your typical beachfront stores and shops and homes and everything that you would find almost on any beachfront property, and there were a lot of kids there. We were wondering, it was like during the day, like, shouldn't the kids be in school? And we found out that some of the southern states were fall break, so they come on down and spend time down here, which was
Yes.
fine. We just thought it was interesting that there were a lot of kids running around.
Yes.
Like, what's going on? It's a school day.
Now we know.
But now we know.
Now
But
we know.
that's it. This is in October,
October.
so
Middle
the
of
weather has
October.
been great. The weather has been perfect.
Beautiful.
We've been
Couldn't
very
ask for
fortunate.
better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you come down here in
Mhm.
October, we will definitely try to make an effort
Plans
to
for
come
sometime
back
maybe
here.
next year, if we can.
Yeah, to come back
And
here.
what did we find that we were looking for?
Well, I wasn't looking for
We
what
were
you
looking.
were looking for. Katrina the crocodile hunter. Was it a crocodile?
It's
Or-
a gator.
Gator.
It's a
That's what
gator.
it was. A gator. She found
Yeah,
a
I
little
found
gator.
one. I did. I
I
found
was
one.
kind of paranoid about that.
And
But
Chris
she
is
didn't
at
find a
what-
bear, so.
Well, exactly.
But
So
there are.
I wanted to see a gator. Chris wanted to see a bear. I'm sorry.
So
Mhm.
just keep that in mind. That there's always a possibility that there could be a black bear around, or a gator,
Mhm.
a turtle, and
So-
definitely a bunch of squirrels. So I think we figured out who the culprit was in the Jeep.
We had a couple little presents in the Jeep yesterday when we went into it, but we did leave the windows down. So,
Yeah.
my first thought was, oh my goodness, the snake got in there. But I think after doing a little bit of research, they were the squirrels.
And she had it
Yeah.
in her mind that there was a snake in there, so when we were driving down the road, she freaked out over the littlest thing, and she thought something
Well, I was
going on,
driving,
so,
and I said, you know, if a snake pops out, you know,
but we think it was the squirrels around here everywhere, and they're not the least bit shy, are they?
no, no,
They're
they're not.
Sustained. That's another thing.
What's that?
Is this one of the state parks that allows you to stay 2 weeks, up to 2 weeks at
Yes.
a time? I
Yes.
believe this state park will let you stay a maximum 2 weeks. Then you have to take 3 days off, and then you can come back, I think. Katrina
Yes.
says yes. I'm not sure.
Yes, I checked into it, and that is the case. If you were fortunate enough
And
to
for
be able to book 2 weeks, 3 days off, and then 2
yeah, and for
weeks.
$40 a night, and there are fees, but I guess that's not too bad, right? For $40 a night,
No,
full
it's
hookups
not
with
bad
the
at all.
amenities.
I mean,
You know,
compared to what we've been staying at recently, and it
And-
wasn't like we were trying to go all bouge. We were just needing some parks to stay at, and it's not cheap. So
and with
when
the
we-
beach being close by, man, you can't beat that.
No, and when we find something like this, we want to share it with you guys because it is getting expensive between gas and whatnot, and food prices going up. So let's all try to help each other
Yeah.
out and spread the word.
So
Right?
once again, Topsail Hill
Topsail.
Preserve State Park,
I say it like this.
thumbs up,
So thumbs up.
absolutely, definitely.
Mhm.
And if you get a chance, check this place out. It's worth doing. It's worth paying a visit,
Yes.
checking it out. And guys, we thank you for watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscription button. Hit the notification bell so you guys get notified every time
Ding, ding. Yeah.
a video comes out.
Uh-huh.
And we will see you guys on the next video. And remember, every day
day
that you can get away
Is a
is a good
good
day.
day.
Is it great or good?
It's good. It's
It's
great.
all good.
Yes.
Take care, guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.